60 kilos, she's everybody's favorite girlfriend, Jessie McKay.
Crowd very supportive of their favorite girlfriend, Jessie McKay, in this matchup. And Brittany Knight, someone who many people see the same things in as they do Jessie McKay, a very young wrestler with a lot of potential in professional wrestling to eventually become one of the top in this industry. Very marketable, as they say, Portia Perez.
Absolutely, and Brittany Knight
Violating referee Bryce Remsburg as he was trying to check her.
prone to shenanigans was what I was going to say.
She is a very wacky individual.
Well, given who her mother is, I can't say that we can put all the blame on Brittany.
We have the opening bell. Jessie McKay versus Brittany Knight for the first time anywhere in the world. Australia meets the UK right here in Berwyn, Illinois.
I feel like Brittany Knight could be a poster child for terrible parenting.
That's probably true. Don't say that too loudly or Saraya might come and smack you. Collar and elbow tie-up, just jockeying for the advantage here up against the ropes. They wind up in the other corner, trying to hold on to the ropes, but still with the collar and elbow tie-up. Who's going to get the advantage here?
And it's Brittany who has Jessie back in the corner.
Gets out of harm's way. She took a swing and a couple of forearms right there from McKay. Versus the Irish whip, though. Jessie up and over in the corner, grabs hold of the waist of Brittany Knight, rolls her up. Only for two.
Two very evenly matched competitors here. I think pretty even in experience and size, although Jessie a little taller than Brittany.
Off the ropes comes Brittany Knight. It's taken off her feet with the clothesline. And Brittany Knight got her start in professional wrestling at a very young age. Flying press right there from Jessie McKay, taking her down to the canvas, but only for a near fall. I would say if anybody has an experience advantage in this match, it is Brittany Knight, even though she is several years younger than Jessie McKay. Just because she came from a wrestling family. She was probably in a wrestling ring before she was 10 years old, probably.
Likely. I believe Brittany is actually the youngest member of the Shimmer roster at this point.
That is true. Ooh, forearm shot knocks Jessie all the way to the floor.
Brittany very proud of herself, and well, she should be. She's gained the ire of her mother lately, so hopefully she can get it right here, although that's not a good start.
The unforgiving ring apron, not a whole lot of ring padding out there, just the steel ring frame. And a head scissors off the apron to the hardwood floor by Jessie McKay. High-risk maneuver, and it pays off for Jessie. Took Brittany over, and she crashed legs first into the barricade upon being taken over.
That was a big fall for Jessie, too, though, although back on her feet now.
And right into the steel ring steps goes Jessie McKay, and loud noises coming from the direction of Brittany Knight. Grabbing hold of McKay, bringing the action back inside the ring. Obviously wanting to pull out a victory here and get back on the good side of Saraya Knight.
Knee in the back here, surfboarding the arms. Jessie, though, very tall, able to reach the ropes.
Closer to the center of the ring. Elevating Jessie McKay for the body slam. Off the ropes comes Brittany Knight, driving down with the elbow. Goes for the cover. Was the Knight Dynasty challenging Ayako Hamada and Ayumi Kurihara for the Shimmer Tag Team Championship on Volume 42. Came up on the short end of the matchup, and I have to say it was due to the fact that Saraya Knight was spending more time yelling at her daughter than trying to be a good teammate.
She was trying to be a good mother, though, Dave Prazak. That's definitely more important.
She was shouting insults and instructions and more insults in the direction of her own daughter. As Brittany taking advantage of the referee being out of position, she did learn that from her mother.
Maybe Saraya's not as bad of a mother as people claim she is.
I mean, she does have the knowledge of 20 years of professional wrestling to hand down to her spawn.
And if wrestling isn't what you're supposed to teach your child, then what is?
I guess so. To the ropes goes McKay. It's the head scissors on Brittany Knight. Off the ropes. Going for a second here, but wow, show of strength by Brittany Knight, planting her into the canvas after blocking the head scissors attempt. Only gets 2.
And you know what, Dave Prazak? I have one of the biggest matches of my career coming up next, because I am finally going to run Serena Deeb out of professional wrestling. I'm finally going to be done with her once and for all. So I have to go get ready for that match. I'm going to humiliate her worse than Jessie McKay's being humiliated in this match.
Yeah, that was uncalled for, but Portia Perez, no holds barred to do battle with Serena Deeb coming up next on our card here on Volume 43. Right now, Brittany Knight sending McKay into the corner. Runs right into the boot from Jessie. Up to the second rope she goes.
15 minutes remaining.
Front flip landing on her feet and able to take Brittany down by the arm. Does press from McKay, pounding away on Brittany Knight. Running clothesline from McKay, and once again, cover. Brittany able to get that shoulder up. These fans getting behind Jessie McKay. Burst of adrenaline here. Irish whips Brittany into the corner. She takes the buckle. Gets the boot up into the face of McKay. Firing away on Brittany Knight. Trying to get the advantage and now climbing the ropes herself. Jessie McKay to the second rope. Maybe thinking about a superplex here. Going all the way to the top rope. Top rope Hurricane Rana from Jessie McKay. A high-impact maneuver, but she's very worn down herself, unable to go for an immediate cover after executing the maneuver. A double count now administered by senior official Bryce Remsburg. Jessie crawling toward her opponent to follow up here. Cover. Brittany with the shoulder up. Giving it everything she's got here to try to pull home the victory, not only for herself, but for the Knight family. Gotta think Saraya's watching that monitor in the locker room. And now up to the second rope. But Brittany's back on her feet. Pounding away on the lower back of McKay. Crossing those arms and walking out of the corner with Jessie. Japanese Ocean Cyclone suplex rolling back. Nice variation of that maneuver, but unable to pull home the victory. Only a count of 2 and a quick roll up. Near fall right there for Jessie McKay. Both women back on their feet. Scoops up Brittany. Northern Lights bomb. Cover. Brittany with the shoulder up. Both of these women showing why they are rising stars in the world of professional wrestling with very bright futures. Going for the boyfriend stealer. And she nails it!
The winner of this contest, Jessie McKay.
Get out of the ring, Jessie, now!
Sweet Saraya.
Shut up now, or I'll shut this and make you into a lollipop. Move!
Jessie leaving the ring.
You run, and you enter night. Why don't you shut your mouth? If you've got a back, get your backside in here and let me abuse you.
Brittany, beat her up.
Why don't you shut up?
Beat her up.
I'm sickened. Everyone's going on about how great Brittany Knight is and what a great prospect she is, and everybody wants her, and you can't even win a match! What the hell is wrong with you, Charles? I thought you were better than that!
She's better than you.
Oh yeah? Why don't you come and do something about it? I see you're hiding this time, you piece of crap.
Brittany, I got your back. I'm right here.
I tell you,
I'm right here, Brittany.
I am sick of you. You ain't no kid of mine anymore. Yes, act.
Beat Bob up, Fred. You don't need a Brittany.
Brittany Knight has had enough of the public berating by her mother. Brittany Knight fighting back on Saraya Knight. Several ring attendants now inside the ring trying to pull them apart. Ring crew, now some referees to try to break this up. The fans want to see Brittany Knight get her hands on her mother. Repeatedly now has just publicly insulted her own daughter on the microphone in front of these fans, and Brittany has finally had enough and fought back. Grabbing hold of one another's hair now. They want at each other. And it's taking several men trying to pull them apart. A couple of male wrestlers now from AAW here at the Eagles Club trying to restrain Saraya Knight and keep her down and away from Brittany. Just being held down by several men trying to restrain Saraya. And Brittany attacking her mother once again. She wants at her. Several male wrestlers and referees. We have more help now in the ring, trying to pull the Knight Dynasty off of one another. Trying to hold Saraya down on one side of the ring and trying to hold Brittany back on the other. It has finally come to this as a result of Saraya Knight just verbally abusing her daughter, and Brittany once again breaking free and grabbing hold of her mother. The Knight Dynasty self-destructing before our eyes. And it's taking about a dozen men to keep them apart.
If you want to beat up a daughter, then you are no mother of mine either. Rebecca left because of you. Now I'm gonna leave because of you. Yeah? So if you want to fight, how about we fight tonight, you old cow? You need nothing without me.
And Saraya breaks free. The Knights are going at it again. Nothing can keep these two women apart from fighting one another. Brittany Knight wants to fight against Saraya. Has finally had enough of the abuse. Against several men trying to restrain Saraya, keep her held down, and the others just trying to carry Brittany away from the ring to break up this brawl. Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this here in Shimmer.
No, stop. Just relax.
Relax! Get him!
No.
Look at that evil look in the eyes of Saraya Knight. And Brittany has hit the ring again. Brittany Knight going after Saraya. It's just pandemonium here. Chaos inside the ring. Nothing will keep them apart.
Get her out of the building!
Trying to drag Brittany out of the ring once again and force her back to the locker room.
You got her!
The Night Dynasty is no more. But I don't think we have seen the last
Ain't no way to treat
of this fight between Saraya and Brittany Knight, mother and daughter, at one another's throats. The fans want to see them fight. We've got to get this signed as a sanctioned match.
Get off me, you piece of crap! I'm gonna get back and I'm gonna bat the lot of you! I swear to God, you're gonna get it!